my grave, but you reached down from heaven and made a way.
Hey, welcome back everybody to Growing Up is Hard. Maybe I can help. It's Jasmine. I just wanted to post another poem up tonight because I think that, it is beneficial. And because if you this poem is about, it's called This World of Crime Freedom. And what this poem is about is basically like you look around and you see so much going on and everybody just like lives life like who cares? Like it's happening. Like I was in Boston the other day actually at State Street, the Orange Line, and there was these kids and they just, they were all thugged out, probably like 13 years old, cussing, and everybody's just sitting there just like, oh, who cares, living their own life. I don't know if it affected them, but it affected me, obviously, because I'm telling you guys, like, it's sad, you're 13 years old. I don't even cuss, and I'm 20. Come on now. Give me a break. So, I just want to, I don't have this poem all the way memorized, so some of it I'm going to be reading, some of it I'm going to be performing. So it's called This World is Crying Freedom. I was living life as if I came out of the screen in this world in which they played in some tunes. I gotta be this dime, but how can you put a worth on something so priceless? I gotta blow this joint, get high, so lifted, shifted, and when I come down, I gotta call this Piff Kid. The one that stands in the corner like it's a 9 to 5, but the drug world don't sleep. It creeps up on you like a drive-by shooting that just killed a 7-year-old girl, leaving her mother mourning, wishes she could wake up the next morning and her baby will be back now, back to the hustle, back to the grind, gotta keep it moving or you'll be left behind. Kind of reminds me of that back in the day nursery rhyme. 1, 2, pick up sticks, women on the corner turning tricks. The same system that locks her up is the same system that got her thinking that money is worth more than her body, but fast cash always got a price to pay. On the concrete, breathless is where her body now lays. She had a daughter who lived with her mother, now she's walking around thinking she's 15 and grown. It's the hurt from her mother's death that's making her feel so alone. No sweet 16 for her because she's 16 and pregnant, and there's no way that's my baby. This female's crazy. I wouldn't sleep with her even if you paid me. Spare her $1 or some change for those cold nights on the city street where the old man shopping cart lips to the bottom meat. A businessman, wife, 2 kids, so-called happy home, the American dreams, but dreams aren't always what they seem. Cover up around her eyes are black and rings in the divorce papers. How many more children have to live in a single home for y'all to understand? It shows less power to make a baby, more power to be a man. Aw, man, to see the little boy laid out 5 gunshot wounds for hanging with the wrong crew, and all they could say is, rest in peace, my nigga. But not once did they try to convince him that his lifestyle was wrong. They can't understand why all their homies are now gone, because it's back to the block. In that cell is 10 strong black men trying to make a way, but society is showing them the wrong way. Why every black man on TV got to be a thug, deadbeat, robber, or in jail? No wonder why so many has failed, because they let our children drop out at the age of 16. You had 2 years left, and you let it go down the drain for what? Low self-esteem, because society says every female should be a 36, 24, 38 big old butt. But don't worry about me. I'm in a better place now. Suicide. I mean, I was trying to live my life, but they told me I was hating. Looked at them wrong. Doesn't the saying go, well, if looks could kill? Suicide. And the reason so many people will go to hell is because of pride. Men sleeping with men, women with women, but God made Adam and Eve to be husband and wife. Yet so often I see us women living to be just one thing, being our bodies. But there's more to what meets the eyes. That's why God looks at our hearts, broken and shattered into a million pieces in one day, in 1 minute, in 1 second. Your test came back positive for a 3-letter word, HIV, because she was so wrapped in her man, she couldn't see that he was trying to play father so that he could touch her daughter. So, because of the force, she bleeds. She bleeds like flesh cut open as a cry for help. And she thinks that nobody hears her because she feels all alone, trapped in an addiction, trapped in the streets, trapped by the lies, trapped by the abuse, trapped by the loss, trapped by society, misunderstood, waiting for freedom. It's a cold world out there. Am I the one who sees this? Or is everyone too wrapped up in their own lives to realize this world is crying